Hope, I think that's a no. Hope was asking Liam if he thinks they could give it one last shot, and he was walking back and forth with his hand behind his head. Talking about, oof. I said, I think that's a no, sweetheart. I don't think he wants you back. He wants Steffi. I said, no, he didn't. Look, he said, look, I don't want you. I don't want you for right now. I want Steffi back, but I'm gonna make sure you don't be with Thomas either. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chester. This for the Bold and Beautiful, August 23rd, 2023. Okay, so look here. Thomas done got his heart broke again. And I feel like he gonna be in the waiting too. I mean, I said, look, I wonder if Leon does reject Hope and said no, he don't want to work things out, will she go running back to Thomas? And if she does, will he accept her? I feel like he will. But yeah, okay, on today's episode, Thomas brought up Hope, the one who pursued him and everything, but he's willing to step aside for the sake of her and her marriage and her child. He understands everything. After she left, he was so disappointed. He looked disappointed to me. But yeah, they was talking. Brooke believes she's so happy with herself, so proud of herself, just convinced her daughter to leave Thomas to be with this man who don't want her and she don't want her. Even Ridge was like, I don't know. He will always love Steph. I said, look at him. When did he become Team Liam? I said, regardless of what Finn did, when did you become Team Liam? Really? But yeah, look. I mean, I wouldn't want, I don't know. I wonder if Ridge would be okay with Hope and Thomas being together. Because that's still weird, especially if they plan on getting married and everything. But yeah, Brooke believes that Hope and Leon could save their marriage. And she's telling Ridge and RJ that Hope's eyes are open now. Why these people? Brooke continuously talks about Thomas to his daddy like that ain't his daddy. And Leon talks about Thomas to Steffi like that ain't her brother. And I was like, oh, no. Steffi look like to me she's still into Liam. I mean, we know she's still into Liam, but I'm saying right now in this moment, like she's trying to decide between the two of them, because they showed her text. It look like she been annoying Finn text messages and stuff. But you could sit here and talk to this man he done made a play at it again. To my son, he gonna always love her and he wants her. He wondering how he could ever let Steffi go. And I said, man, and Hope over here making a fool of herself again. But yeah, Leon thinks that part of Thomas still there, the crazy part, the obsessed part and everything. Thomas says that he could back off. If Liam is the one she wants, he has to accept that. He's willing to accept that. And I said, Stephanie wants to know if Liam is willing to forgive Hope, keep their marriage intact, because, there's nothing worse than a broken marriage and everything. And I said, well, you could fix yours. I mean, it's about time for it to end anyways, because y'all sit there. Look, I ain't gonna bring it up. I was just about to tell y'all. Y'all know what I was about to say. Y'all know what I was about to say. I just put it like this. We all knew this time was coming. But they say, I think on Friday's episode, or is it tomorrow's episode? It was a spoiler that said that Finn and Steph is supposed to meet up and talk and everything. And they supposed to have this big old emotional moment. I don't know if that means they gonna break up and divorce or if they gonna be together. I thought this week we would have seen Sheila and got her reaction to everything. But they skipped this week to bring back up the whole Hope and Liam thing. But yeah, Thomas was saying he could back off. Stephanie was questioning if Liam is willing to forgive Hope. Ridge don't seem too thrilled about any of this in regards to Brooke saying how Hope and Liam gonna work their marriage out and all that. Hope has waking up. Maybe he's worried about Thomas, because of the fact that all this could bring back the old Thomas and, upset him. Because, look, you playing games at this point. But Steffi called it. I don't know if I said that already, but Steffi called it. She said that Hope don't need to, get Thomas back to how he used to be, focused on her and getting his hopes up and all that. She called it. She definitely said that. Hope wants to force her relationship to work for the sake of Beth. She said, we owe that to our daughter and us and all that stuff. And, Leon says what he's going through right now is wondering. Oh, when he's talking to Steph, he's talking about what I'm going through right now. He said that basically the same thing he said yesterday. I think yesterday's episode or the day before yesterday. He was talking about how, he just wants her to see who Thomas is. I just want to get through to her and all that. I don't want to, basically he don't want to be with Hope. So he was like, right now, what he going through is wondering how he ever let Steffi go. And I said, well, I hope it's ending things with Thomas. So then Leon comes over because Hope texted him, and she starts rambling and talking. She tells him that she heard him. And then by the end of the episode, she asks him if he wants to give it one last shot. This man, he put his arm behind his head. He said, whatever he said. But I said, I feel like that was your answer. I feel like that was your answer right there. He don't want to. And I think they showed on the preview for this week's episodes. She was saying, so you can't forgive me and all that? I said, all you got to do is run back to your side piece. He's still in the waiting. He going to still be there waiting. Watch. But yeah, look, I said, I don't think, I think they're gonna go with eventually Hope and Leon working it out, and then Hope being pregnant, because they made it a point to say how no one knows about them sleeping together aside from Brooke and Ridge. They the only two who know. And y'all know, anytime one person, Brooke was enough to find out. Then she went and told Ridge. Ridge already acted like he itching to tell anyways. So I'm like, okay, it's only a matter of time for somebody else to find out. But my thing is, where is Sheila? I wanted to see how she reacts to this Finn and Steffi thing. Like, I feel like if you wait too long for certain storylines to continue or whatever, like, you stop really caring about it. It'd be like, okay, it's not, by the time to get to it, by the time they get to the whole storyline, be like, this wasn't the effect I thought it would have on me. I'm not as excited as I was when it first started. You know, after a certain period of time, you gotta know when to end stuff or when to continue stuff. Like, you could introduce it, then next thing you know, you could skip a little time, of course, to let it fume, let it fizzle, let it fizzle. Then you gotta continue at some point. They go years, sometimes months, years. Then next thing you know, they're adjusted, and it'd be like, you could have kept it. But that's it, y'all. Let me know down below what y'all thought of this episode. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, this is. Have a great rest of the day and be safe.